I'm back here in the back 40 of the property here on the ranch. Well, not really. Little corner of the little quarter-acre plot we're at. But it looks like it's apple time. Back here there's 8 Gala apple trees. We knew we wanted trees on the homestead once we move out, so I didn't want to wait 5 years for sticks to grow. So I planted 8 trees 4 years ago, put them all in pots. And it looks like the apples are falling, and we're going to need to start picking up some apples. Well, after picking about 5 minutes, got a huge box. Got a nice box of apples here. I'll have to cut them up, either dry them or grind them up for applesauce. But I'll show you some of the bigger ones that I'll leave on the tree that we'll actually pick to eat. Yeah, hopefully this year we'll close escrow on the land in Nevada, and I can move all my trees to the new property and get them in the ground, because I know they want it. Then we can shape them and start our apple tree forest. A lot of people would ask, what do you do with 8 Gala apple trees? Well, we have 4 other trees. I have some Granny Smiths out there. What I'll be doing is I'll be building a apple press. I want to get that set up so I can get that ready for processing apple cider, apple juice. These here I'll probably cut up, dry them for apple chips. But I figured where we're moving, it takes about 5 years for an apple tree to really start producing. So I want to make sure that when we moved out to the property, I didn't have small, tiny little apples and apple trees. So with these here only being 4 years old, I think they're doing good. I'll start producing probably a lot of apples on year 5, year 6. So I wanted to get them in the ground. And us living in a house in a rental, you can't just plant a tree and let it grow real big and then say, okay, well, I'll dig it up and take it with me. Our plan has always been to move on our own property. So I wanted to get the trees in a bigger, huge box, and so I can watch them down here where we are in the city. So if you're in a city, in a rental, on a small lot, you can plant big apple trees, and eventually, because you can water them, take care of them, they will produce you a lot of fruit. You can start living your lifestyle that you want to, but in a rental, and plan for that future, to be able to get out on your own, figure what piece of property you want, and then you have your trees already planted out in pots. You move them into, put them in the ground, and then you're 5 years ahead of the game. I've seen a lot of people get out into the high desert where we're at, and they throw these sticks in there, water them, and then nothing comes up because most of them die. Mine are going to be real healthy trees. They're going to grow real good. And what's nice, they produce fruit for me